Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we have several topics to get into today, including a list of the top 15 games that were sold in Europe on the Nintendo eShop. And some Resident Evil games are getting an upgrade for the Series X, S, and for the PlayStation 5. We have those and a lot more topics to cover, but before we get started, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. That's the best way to let me know you enjoy the content on this channel. Now let's get started. So recently, Nintendo started sending out messages with the list of the top 15 games that were being sold in the European eShop for February. NintendoEverything.com has this list right here, and as you would expect, you can see Pokemon Legends Arceus is still at the top spot. Then you have Minecraft, Mario Party Superstars, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Stardew Valley, Among Us, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, OlliOlli World, Cuphead, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Five Nights at Freddy's, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and Super Mario Odyssey. Now this is the first time that OlliOlli World debuted in the top 10, so it's good to see that title kind of moving up. And I have to wonder if we're going to see Mario Kart 8 Deluxe move up anymore with all the DLC that's been announced for it recently. But what do you think? Any of these games some of your favorites? Make sure to let me know below. Next, some Resident Evil games are getting an update. This coming here from an official Resident Evil account. It says, Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7 are coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S with visual enhancements later this year. Those who currently own these games on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will be eligible for a digital upgrade at no extra cost. Now there's a few things that I find interesting about this. One, it's not going to cost any more for this upgrade, including going to the PS5 version, which we've seen that happen in the past. But also it says in the announcement that it'll be visual enhancements. It doesn't really go on to any more detail as to whether or not there'll be any new features or not. So my guess is maybe there'll be some higher res textures, maybe just higher resolutions available. But this makes me wonder why they would go back and add these enhancements unless they're hoping this will improve some sales, or maybe they can get people to buy into some of these games that haven't bought them already. So what do you think? Do you think this will boost the sales of these games? Are there any other games you would like to see enhancements done like this? Next, in an interesting story, Bandcamp is joining Epic Games. The announcement comes here from blog.bandcamp.com, and it states, Bandcamp will keep operating as a standalone marketplace and music community, and I will continue to lead our team. The products and services you depend on aren't going anywhere. We'll continue to build Bandcamp around our artist-first revenue model. They go on to add, behind the scenes we're working with Epic to expand internationally and push development forward across Bandcamp from basics like our album pages, mobile apps, merch tools, payment system, and search and discovery features to newer initiatives like our vinyl pressing and live streaming services. So it sounds like, at least from this announcement, they're doing this in order to kind of expand their market. So it'll be interesting to see where this moves in the future. And finally, as many of you know, the Steam Deck came out and we have all kinds of lists of compatible games and incompatible games. But there's an interesting note on the spec site for Destiny 2. This is over on Bungie's website, and it reads, Destiny 2 is not supported for play on the Steam Deck or on any system using Steam Play's Proton unless Windows is installed and running. Players who attempt to launch Destiny 2 on the Steam Deck through SteamOS or Proton will be unable to enter the game and will be returned to their game library after a short time. Now, it's not unusual for a game to not be supported, but the last line here is what's caught a lot of people's attention. Players who attempt to bypass Destiny 2's incompatibility will be met with a game ban. Now, at first that seems kind of harsh to say we're going to ban you from this game just because you're not playing it on the platform that we would like, but it gets a little more complicated than that. The anti-cheat system used in Destiny 2 seems to have issues when it's not running on Windows. So while a Destiny 2 player may be innocently trying to get this to run on a Steam Deck for honest reasons, they really can't allow it just yet because it could impact other players' enjoyment if too many people use this to get around the anti-cheat system. So that's all we have for today. Is there anything here that caught your attention? How many of these top 15 games on the Switch in Europe do you have? And if you don't already have Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7, would you consider getting it with this graphical update for the Series XS and for the PlayStation 5? Drop a comment below and let me know about these and any of the other topics we covered today. I want to thank you for watching and be good.